12 tribes of Israel, and we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh. All praise and glory to Yahweh. Elders and apostles, the great millstone camp, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom. And we really mean it when we say double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders, even other brothers, because the whole body is important. We learned from the apostles GMS, but we don't put GMS in our name. We put GMS on our doctrine. So it's just natural to give people respect. Let's go to Revelation 3:10. And even if you don't want to give respect, you gotta admire how these men go out week in and week out for years, 30 years, 32 years, long time. Some brothers are even younger than, if you're younger than 32, that they may go out there for 16 or 20 on your daddy's eye. It's a long, long time. Yeah. Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Amen. Yeah. That's important right now. Because I was meditating on it, and this administration put something on us that we didn't even notice. They put on the pressure, and they did a test to see who was going to take what, who's going to do what. Because we went through different stages. We went through the mask stage. Well, first we went to the stay-at-home stage, right? So whoever was going outside was the enemy. Oh, you're going outside. You're having a party, and COVID is increasing because of you.
And then the testing, that got to get tested.
Yeah.
Then another phase.
Tested, get untested.
Yeah.
Vaccinated, unvaccinated. So this devil really tore this country apart, which is good. I'm sick and tired of seeing this bullshit. It's real good because in the midst of all that, we kept the word of Yahweh to the best of our ability. And that means coming out and prophesying. But going through the trenches, man, living through hell, suffering. Every brother here has been suffering. Every brother in every camp has been suffering. There's different stages of suffering. So, when you look at that word patience, that's really important. I know that in boxing you have to be real patient. So you can get that perfect opportunity and not even throw a hard punch and just perfect timing and you buckle your opponent.
That's why they get impatient and they swing crazy and then they gas out. Yeah. And that's what the other opponent wants.
Yeah. See, you don't want to gas out. Gassing out sucks. Because then you get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is covering up and then you're exposing your weaknesses.
Yeah.
So this guy he said to the administration, let's expose these Hebrew Israelites' weaknesses. Because the people that did take it, they complied with all those other things, had to realize, hey, we're being oppressed. That's a form of oppression. So they had to realize, okay, either I want to be oppressed or I don't want to be oppressed. That's the fucking question. We, in the body of the outside, we were like, man, fuck this shit. Since the get-go, we're like, fuck this shit. F this, F that. We were mad as a mother. We're still mad. So when this guy said COVID-19, and it was in Donald Trump's era, COVID-19 is here, but even Donald Trump said it was a joke, but then they made it serious, they made it a mandate. That was the beginning of the hour of the temptation. That shit's crazy, man. Because the hour of temptation is how long? An hour.
Yeah.
A while. It takes a while, but then you have to suffer temptation. And you have to be what? You have to be patient. Get that, brother? Get that word, brother? This is the definition for patience. In the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his
loyalty to faith, and hating by even the greatest trials and suffering.
Damn, baby. That's tough stuff. That's tough stuff. Man, I'm reading Revelation 3:10, but this is the ESV version. Because you have kept my word about patient endurance, I will keep you from the hour of trial that is coming on the whole world, to try those who dwell on the earth. And that's why we use different variations. We stick to the King James version. That's the original one. But to help you understand and to help us understand and to get a better understanding, we got to get into the other versions. Because that was a lot. You know, in our time, the way we use words and the way we're so impatient in the communication with somebody, like in a conversation, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, right?
Yeah.
So it has to be delivered in a certain way where you can accept it. Now, patient, that explanation that Brother gave, that sounds terrible. That doesn't sound like no walk in the park.
With people that go to the hospital, they're patients, and they're there for what? Illness, sickness.
That's a beautiful point, brother. Because these niggas are in the hospital.
And it says a man who is not swerved. You know?
Yeah. Hey.
Like you go to drink and then you go to drive, you start swerving.
That's right. And that leads to what? An accident.
You know? So it says in the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith, and hated by even the greatest trials and suffering.
Okay. Let's look at that word pity. That sounds terrible too.
What is Mr. T? Pity the fool?
Yeah. And when you fight roosters, you go to the what? Pig.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And that's when someone's got to die, baby.
Yeah.
Someone's got to die.
You're going to see blood, for sure.
You're going to see blood, and it's a different feeling. Hey, that doesn't sound too good. That does not sound too good. But we're going to check that word. Because why? The elders taught us how to do it. You know, watching their videos so much is just part of what we do. We do it all the time. And that's what really is going to save us.
It's actually piety. It says piety, the quality of being religious or reverent.
Hey, so that sounds like the trials and tribulations and all that bad stuff. Patient is religious and
Quality of being religious or reverent.
Man, so
we have a quality, you know.
How long have how long have we been watching the videos? How long have we been praying? How long have we been coming out? It's
the quality of faith.
We're being people. So we have a situation where people go to a building and they call that building a church, and they start doing the wave and fucking truck driving.
Pastor has superpowers.
I watched the video where the put up. This pastor fucking pretended to be dead until he got money in the collection.
Oh, the Jake lady?
Like, how simple can you be?
Putting money on her stomach and right here.
How simple can you be? Which leads me to my next point. How simple can you be? So this administration, these niggas are simple. This is the perfect time to try it. You know? And it took time, but now we're at the stage where we finally found out that this guy couldn't do that. He couldn't make you do it. And the people that did do it, they don't have no faith.
Yeah.
They're not gonna go through these trials. They're gonna get slaughtered. Ooh.
Yeah.
Head on the chopping board, baby. That's not gonna be a good look. People are gonna get scattered around. So let's see. This is Matthew 24:31. And he will send out his angels with a loud trumpet call. They will gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So that when that time to get called up, that's not until very end. People are now this was a test run to see if you would take that chip. You need that technology that's in that Hydra. You need that technology so that it can. Because how are you gonna get controlled with the RFID chip? With just the chip? How? So there has to be some component to make those neurons fire against your will, making you act against your will, and that's that Hydra. Because what do? They go in there and they kill. And then when the white blood cells attack it, they reproduce,
Duplicate.
overwhelming your immune system. So that's what they say with the RFID. We can give you a shot of medicine. We can give you this. We can check your blood pressure. Why? Because it got little tiny fucking robots sending that information to the RFID, and then that goes to the fucking transponder, transmitter.
Yeah, because in those things, they could just put a little CHIP in there, and they could tell you something different though. But it's actually,
Technology with Chipotle, it's so super tiny, you can't even fucking see.
Was that grain of rice?
Yeah, like
Grain of rice.
Jab has AIDS. You see it on Odyssey.com. Just check it out. Jab has AIDS.
Oh, and you know why that happened to you? All of you who took it, you weren't patient. You weren't tried.
Lack of faith.
You weren't tried by this. You were straight up forced into that corner. And you did what you had to do. Thinking in your head, this is going to be beneficial for me. I can't wait to have those little tiny robots in there. Not even knowing that you're going in for a transhumanism change. That's how it starts. First you're gonna get that shot, then you're gonna get that chip, then you're gonna get enhancements. You're gonna take out your fucking natural eye and put a fucking microscope eye and fucking
looking like Terminator.
And if you don't believe me, when you watch these fucking movies about Star Wars, this and that, there's a lot of characters that have implants, mechanical implants, and they get saved. If they have a shot to the gut, they fucking put machine parts in there and they save them. So this devil really put
That jab, it attacks your nervous system, because what do you think? You see a bunch of people
Posse. Was that Ballad Posse or?
Yeah. Here's the thing about that.
And their eyes.
Twitch.
They're all fucked up.
Yeah.
They didn't trust. They didn't have no faith. I was like, I was real concerned. I was worried. Man, is this it? Is this the hour of temptation? No, not yet. Because we still got to get that shit. Your Revelation 13 and 16. I know we get this one out a lot, but hey, it's the season, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when watermelon is in season? Everybody starts eating watermelon.
And it starts at a certain season 2.
And lamb season's coming up. Everybody's going to be eating lamb, especially for the Passover.
I got a preset. This is Revelation 22 and 7. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. That's part of the prophecy, that 13 to 16,
Can you imagine just going through life, learning things one step at a time without having to die? Like, you don't have the Bible with you, you don't know what mistakes not to make, right? You don't know who not to trust. Get that
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That should have scared everybody, because that involves everybody. For one time you Christians got it right. It does involve everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That does involve everybody.
For one time. For once.
You got one right. Good. But guess what? How long is that time frame going to be? How long is it going to be? It just started a couple years ago. Now it's going to have to go a certain amount of time. And then that certain amount of time is It's gonna be pretty damn spooky.
Some people are believing that the C-19 is the mark of the beast.
Yeah, those are good people right there.
Yeah.
They're scared. They should be scared. You should be scared.
They're concerned because they
You
at
believe
least.
that? Go ahead, because that's even better, because the next step is
The actual fucking
And it's
thing.
gonna make sense. They're gonna be like, oh, you know what? That's the actual.
you might as well forget about it right now.
And all the dreams we've been having, the prophetic dreams of missiles and you being alone and things like that, and seeing zombies, that's all gonna happen too. Why do you think they have those little machines making them twitch? Have you ever seen those demon movies when someone's possessed and they start shaking real fast?
Yeah.
That's
When that girl's head turned around,
That was a Twitch.
her head turned all the way around. And then what about paranormal activity? Her body.
we're gonna see a whole bunch of
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit. We're gonna see a whole fucking bunch of that shit.
Her body bent backwards.
Yeah, like that Exorcist of Emily Rose too.
Hey, and then that CERN isn't helping things either. Those are little portals to fucking dimensions that this guy thinks he understands.
Imagine one they malfunction and then all that shit out there, man.
You got control of your body. No more.
Hey, and then that movie Ghostbuster 1 or 2, was it 2 when the machine broke and then all the spirits got out of it?
That's part one.
Part
The
1.
first one.
You see, it's fucking dummies.
Yeah, because stupid police, they wanted it
People friendly. The EPA,
They
environmental
go inside and open it up.
They said they want to see how it works. These fucking guys, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when something grabs your fucking throat?
And that thing was piled up inside.
So yeah, here
It
you
was
have.
already full.
Hey, shit, hey, these people don't understand.
The light was on already.
The spirit world is full too. The spirit world is full too. Man, you guys making it hard, making it real hard for us to be alive right now. Hey, but you're making it real hard to be alive in this society, but you're making it real easy for us to have faith in Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Because you're proving him right. Yahweh Shai was like talking all this beautiful stuff in 2,000 years ago, and now you're doing it. You're doing what he said you were going to do. So, get the next one.
That no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
And you couldn't even buy stuff. You couldn't buy toilet paper for a while. The shelves were all empty for a couple of minutes.
And that wasn't even the MOTP. So,
That's a test run, man.
Because there's people from out of town going to different towns to buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
It got that bad.
It got terrible. And it's going to get worse.
Can't find wipes for the kids.
If you go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15, you go to the 2nd Ezra chapter 15, that's going to tell you a different story. That's going to tell you a story that's going to happen, and you know why you took it out. Because you're scared of it.
Yeah.
That's like the piece of the puzzle. You know how people do puzzles, and they can't wait to have it, and then they're like 2 pieces away. They find one piece, but the other piece is lost. That one thing that makes the whole puzzle fit together, that was the Apocrypha.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. These fucking devils, man.
But somebody decided that, hey, it's not fair. Let's print this book out with the Apocrypha. And that's why we got the 1611.
Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said Yahweh Shai.
Speak to my people. So this job sounds pretty easy because speak to my people and I'll put the words in your mouth. So we're telling you, these are the words that were in the mouth of prophets for thousands of years. Now they're in our mouth. Now every car that passes by is looking. Everybody that passes by, see, there's hundreds of cars passing by. People are just getting off work from the base. This is a perfect opportunity to prophesy.
Yeah, it's true. This is the time where Jake wants to, come out a little bit,
At the time Jake wants to come out.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
So another explanation of why the Bible was written like this. So not everybody could understand it because it was written for only his people, the Israelites. So, get the next one.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. That speaketh against thee.
Yeah, those imaginations are the things that they came up with, like the stay-at-home mandate, or vaccine mandate, mask mandate. And they put words in it like mandate to make you think, oh, this is big. This is big. But all those mandates went against the Constitution. How are you going to have a representative of the Constitution break the Constitution? That's like us breaking down the scripture and telling you it's okay to be a homosexual. You know? It's okay to pass your woman around. That's foul. You just want to do what you want to do, which shows people that you really don't care.
Fear all the unfaithful. Fear all the unfaithful shall die in their. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. That's pretty loud and clear.
Yeah.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. You're taking that jab as unfaithful. When you saw somebody with no mask and you were up there, how come you haven't got vaccinated? Talking that shit. That's unfaithful. So that we all know a whole bunch of unfaithful people. Some brothers deal with them differently. I know that one day those people are going to be dead. So,
That's what I was telling this brother, through faith, we believe that we're protected by some like that. Yeah. So no matter where we go, or we got like a force field around us.
Hedges. You know what I'm saying? Even Satan is like, Lord, why you got me doing this? You got hedges around them. Take those hedges down, please. And he's like, nah, you got to do what I told you.
Yeah.
But we believe there could be a point that we might fall. That's why we got to be on point all the time.
And that goes back to the word piety or pity.
Yeah, our quality of faith.
Yeah, that determines the quality of faith. See, because it's time for us. It's almost time for us to get polished up. Right now we're being melted in the fire, and then he's gonna put us in the mold. Pretty soon we're gonna be finished, and he's gonna shine us up. And the brother, I think he was from Dallas, the elder, he said something that made me think. He said about the crowning ceremony. The crowning ceremony is in cost. Right, but right now we have to get tried for our qualities, our testing.
Yeah.
They have this machine that they put it on a diamond and test the quality of it. Well, we don't have a machine to test our faith. We have this whole planet. The whole earth was given to the wicked, so he could test us. Those tests are hard. See, you guys don't get it. These tests are hard. And it's not like you go to school and you know for a fact you're going to get out of school with it. Like oh man, you're dreading this test. Like, oh man, I don't want to fuck this test up. but you know it's only going to take about a couple hours of your life.
Yeah.
This test takes a whole. It takes so long. This hour of temptation is so long that it will change the way you think. It will change the way you behave.
You gotta study your whole life, and then the test comes, and it's only an hour.
Yeah.
You know, the hour of temptation is the test.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
You
how
don't
many.
want to lose it. You know, you study your whole life, and you're gonna lose it just for an hour.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
say to if like you ever have a test, you have to prepare for it, right? The driving test. Remember when we were 16, 17, 18, took the driving test? We were all nervous. We had to study that long book.
Yeah, I had to take one today too for that permit shit. Passed it though.
And that was nerve-wracking. That was a little test. Well, you think this testing is going to be nerve-wracking? Hell yeah. Because right now we have a whole bunch of niggas in the truck.
With fringes on.
With niggas with fringes. And then, what niggas are so fucking tough, the Lord has to test everybody severely because the only way you can get to someone that's tough is through toughness.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas are rockheads. You know?
You could be all tough, but if you dump pile of rocks, then I mean.
So, and the Lord said, look, man, I don't need you. I can make these rocks into my people. So we have to show, oh, Lord, no. We want to be your people. We don't just want to be your people. Please let us be your people. And this hour of temptation is for what? So you can think in your mind, man, Lord, I'm sorry for whatever I did. I'm never going to leave your side. And you come out to camp, you're never leaving his side. You make those videos, you're never leaving his side. You know, you celebrate the Passover with your family, you ain't never leaving his side. Right now, we do things as best we can, but in the kingdom, we're going to do it the right way.
Yeah.
Right now, there's a bus full of kids passing by, and this is their first time seeing Hebrew Israelites.
And Limor. Probably.
A lot of them are taking pictures right now, asking Bing or Bixby, what's this, what's that? And they're getting exposed. You know, they're getting exposed to the truth. Everybody in their fucking stoplight is getting exposed to the truth. That was the beginning of their inquisition. So now, let's get James 1 and 12. That'll be the last scripture. Because, man, these times are tough, bro. These times are tough. And while you're getting tested, your body breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're hungry. You're cold. Hey, man, we're getting tested in the cold, in the heat, when it's cool, when it's nice and warm, when it's windy. Wind blows dust and gets in the eye. Hey, in a couple of months, the sun's going to be beating down and we're going to be tank tops and stuff like that. Right?
So this is James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Yahweh Hashem Yahushai hath promised to them that love him.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good reason why to keep trying, right? You gotta keep trying. You can't stop. You shouldn't try to stop. You should try to go harder.
Because it said the crown of life. So if it say crown of life, there's also a crown of death. You don't want that.
Hey, again, that crown of royal, that's the crown of death. It starts with the crown of death.
That's right. Yeah, that crown of life.
So that was my lesson. I'm gonna go behind the camera.
It's times right now. Sorry, man, that they say keeping the laws will save you, you know? So that goes to show, you know, through they don't believe in Yahweh Shiloh because Yahweh Shai is someone that, you know, you have to endure to the end though, no matter what. So how is it that, let's for example, let's say you know, you're in a river, right, and you're drowning, and then the side of the river is the most high, you know, on the dry land. So you're drowning, you get a cramp in the back of your leg or something though. You know, you ever had those shits hurt and being in, you drown. People drown from that. You know, getting that cramp in the back of the leg. Shit. You know? So the thing about it though is, so guess what? You need a donut with a rope to save you to pull you out the river. And that's Yahweh Shai.
Hell yeah.
So you over here having a cramp in your leg though, drowning in the river, saying, you know what, I'm gonna get to the most high though. But the fact that you're not enduring in the donut with the rope, that goes to show, man, that you're done. You know? So, you know, us brothers though, you know, we believe in Yahweh Shai though, the son though, because
That's the life saving. You know, like those
that's what they
Candies.
call the candies.
Those mints.
Yeah, exactly though. So what they call Yahweh Shai, Savior, you know, for a reason though, you know, for a reason. Can you get St. John 12:26? Because what I was just speaking of right now, can you get that one? John 12:26. Because they want to go ahead and try to swim to the dry land. You know, how hard is it gonna be though? You having a cramp in your leg though,
Shit.
and you're gonna try to swim to the dry land. It's gonna be hella hard though. So you need that donut.
Hey, I got a cramp in my toe one time in high school, and I was in the pool. I was in the deep end. No, I fucking used my arms and I fucking paddled the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
But my leg was all stiff and
How hard was it though?
it was impossible, brother.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die.
Exactly though. You know, that's what I'm saying. Because you get a cramp, you know, on your calf though. Oh man.
Oh
I
shit.
had one of my uncles. He was oh, I forgot where we're at, what lake we're at though. But he was, you know, he's a pretty tall dude, and he almost drowned too because you know he was tall and we were kids, right? So we're like, this guy can swim. He was almost he was drowning over there though, and he barely made it out. We're like, what the happened to you? He's like, oh, I got a cramp in my leg, man. I was almost drowning. I was like, shit. You know, he's a big dude. Though,
That's
so,
bad.
You know, that's what I'm saying. So you need that donut. You need that donut with the rope to someone to pull you. Can you get that?
John 12:26. If any man serve me, let him follow me. And where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor.
Exactly. You know, you need Yahweh Shai in order for the Most High to honor you. You over here trying to get honored without the Son? Come on, man. So we understand that, you know, keeping the laws and statutes and commandments, so, you know, going to Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, that's the duty of every man. We understand that, though. But imagine trying to keep 613, you know?